Taylor. I think my allergies are tearing me up. Took some medicine this morning. See if it'll clear up by noon. What's up, Tater Dog? We're gonna try out Specs. Yesterday, Total Wine got E.H. Taylor small batch and single barrel. See if we can find some E.H. Taylor small batch or single barrel, or both. I wouldn't complain if we could do both. What up? Got Tater Dom, Rob, and Carl in the house already. Tom Black. A little old-fashioned. What's going on, guys? Yeah, yesterday Total Wine put out each other small batch and single barrel, but we were spending time with some friends and family, so we wanted to just enjoy the day and not have to worry about bourbon hunting. Plus, bourbon hunting is expensive. We don't want to spend money every day. I don't know if they are expecting E.H. Taylor or not, but we're going to go give it a try. I figured Total Wine got it yesterday. Why can't Specs get it? They got some of the same trucks that deliver to them. James Morgan from the UK. We're going to go check out two different Specs. One that's like south of the Metroplex, and then we'll check out the one that we normally go to that we seem to score, but this one that we're going to, this is the one where we got the Little Book Chapter 8. WV says, I guess Texas cops are not like Georgia cops, rolled right through that stop sign. E.H. Taylor's just a good bottle, but we never keep them. We always give them away. They make great gifts. And if you smoke cigars, the cigar will fit in the tube by the neck of the bottle perfectly. So all my cigar smokers, if you get an E.H. Taylor and you want to give that as a gift to someone else that smokes cigars, not a bad idea. What's up, Justin? Let's see if we can go find us some E.H. Taylor today. They had leftover Fortaleza Blanco from like Wednesday or Thursday that people were picking up yesterday, so that's probably all gone now. And then we got E.H. Taylor small batch and single barrel that dropped that Total Wine yesterday, so we'll see if Specs gets any. They probably won't get it until next week, though, to be honest, but we'll try. What up, Brian? We've kind of given up on Goody Goody, but maybe we'll go back to Goody Goody one of these days. Their new program on how they're doing allocated bottles, I don't really vibe with. So if I get my phone brightness turned up, make it a little bit easier to see. It is already turned up, it's just that bright outside. Hoping we can find something, but if we can't, it's alright. We got another Weller Antique 107 now, so we got 3 of those. We got plans to get another one on Monday. I'll have to follow up with the guy and make sure he's good to go for that one. Then we'll have 4. They're slowly coming in. Tough bottle to find in the Metroplex, but we're going to get 10 of them. I promise. We'll find 10. Does it restrict the Wi-Fi signal if you're driving close to the border? I don't know. Just get Wi-Fi chips and plant it in your head. That sounds like a good idea, right? Your latest 5G in your head. We're gonna go to one other store too. It's a mom and pop store. They normally get their stuff, if they get anything, on Friday. So if they're gonna have anything, it might be this morning that I can get something. Haven't been out there in a while, so we'll see. At the very least, we'll pick up like some Monster Energy drinks, unless they don't have the flavor I want. Gotta be caffeinated for work. The store's where I picked up my Thomas H. Handy and Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled Rye. What other stuff? I've picked up Booker's and Blanton's from them, E.H. Taylor, Weller 12. I'm trying to think. A bunch of heavy hitters from the store, but they don't really put it out, so we'll see. Ryan says they don't restrict anything else at the border. Why would they restrict the Wi-Fi? Love it. It's sad but true. What up, Night Method? We got 3 minutes to get to the store for our drive and about 7 minutes before they open. So, like I said, we're going to take one little detour at a smaller mom and pop store. So we'll probably only be waiting for about 5 minutes before we show the first store. And then the second store we'll show almost immediately after. That first store is pretty small. It's a big layout, but they don't have a whole lot. So we just go in. They don't normally have any new bottles on the shelf, but we don't mind looking. And then see if they got any energy drinks to help support local before we go to box stores. I'd rather support the local before I support the franchised box stores. And their prices aren't bad either too, so they're not like your typical mom and pops that are price gouging 2 to 3 times MSRP and or secondary. It's normally $5 to $15, maybe $20 markup on some of the big heavy hitter bottles, but most of them, they're very reasonable. They're not very expensive at all. I think I paid $54.11 for a Weller 12 out the door, which I don't know anyone who wouldn't pay under $60 for a Weller 12. Under 55, I should say. I mean, that's E.H. Taylor small batch price right there, so definitely marked up, but not enough for me to not buy that. I mean, that's very reasonable, especially because I think they only got like one bottle of that. That's the other issue too, because they're smaller, they only get like one of each bottle. Sometimes they'll get maybe 3 of each bottle, but that's going to be the more less restricted ones, I should say, like Weller 12. They'd probably get 3 of those, depending on when they get them. Yeah, so we're going to go on to the, the west side. Yeah, we're going to go on the west side of the highway first, and then we'll go across the highway on the east side, and we'll hit up the Specs right after. We get a lot of that Ben Holiday Rickhouse proof in our area, especially that soft red wheat that a lot of people talk up and hype up. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I prefer the soft red wheat bottled in bond over the Rickhouse proof. Normally I like higher proof, but the flavor on it, you get a lot more of that barrel taste with the Rickhouse proof, and I'm just not a fan of that. Thomas Anderson, what's going on? From Michigan. Up in Michigan too, they have the I think it's already gone probably, because I want to say Nick's already posted pictures, but he went to pick up the Dragon's Milk offerings. They just dropped the limited release of Dragon's Milk. Missouri Craft at 59.9%. I worry if it's too hot either way. Yeah, unfortunately with the Rickhouse proof, it's not even the percentage, the alcohol, the proof point, because I mean I drink some pretty hot stuff. It's just the flavor. It's very, very like charred oak. Not a huge fan of that. Early Times has disappeared in your neck of the woods. You know, it did here as well. I want to say last 7 months, it's been tough to come by. It's been tough to find. I've probably picked up one bottle maybe every 2 months, maybe every month, just one bottle. But we get a coworker that really likes it, so we try to make sure we have some for him, because he doesn't really find it wherever he goes. And the places that do have it, they're like mom and pops that have it marked up a lot. This store has it for $30, which isn't horrendous if you can't find it, but I wouldn't pay more than that. I've seen some places charging way more than $30. But the box stores can really get that price down. So when I pick them up at Spec, Specs has raised their price on it a little bit, but they used to be $20.49. Now they're $20.79, which is still, I mean, under $21 before taxes is pretty damn good. So we try to only buy them from Specs. Total Wine has them marked up, but they don't have them right now. They're out at $24.99, I want to say. So going from Total Wine to mom and pop paying $5 more, I'd be willing to do that if I couldn't get them for so cheap at Specs. But buying them at Specs for $21, that's a tough beat. But I got 2 bottles of Early Times bottled and bond right now on standby, because you just never know if it's going to be completely gone and you're going to have to wait, you know, another 6-7 months before you really start seeing them again. I don't know if the distribution is the issue. I don't know if they're waiting. I want to say it's either this year or next year they're going to start putting out their own barrels, their own juice, because it was the old Brown Forman stuff. Then they started following their own recipe, but they were batching with the Brown Forman, and I think this next batch that they dropped, the newest batch of Early Times, will be 100% Sazerac product, and Brown Forman will no longer really have a part of that, other than the fact that that's where Early Times originally came from. So got about 4 more minutes. What a waiting game. And of course it's set to top message, so we missed like half the chat. Let's see if anyone else that we were talking to, we missed them. What's up, TJ? Start scrolling back, it was at top chat, so we may have missed a few messages. It looks like we got everything, even though it was set to it. TJ said he's pooping. Get that morning poop. Drink some more coffee and you'll have another one. We got 3 minutes till the store opens up, so just waiting. I'm not really expecting anything here. I almost never expect anything here, but I mean, I like getting disappointed when I don't expect anything, and then all of a sudden I walk out with an allocated bottle. So no one sips Missouri Craft? That's a warning? Or are you too shy to confess? I've never even heard of it. Unless I wouldn't track it from a previous, yeah, Missouri Craft, yeah, I've never heard of it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes till this door opens up, and then we just drive right across that highway over there, and about another 2 minutes we'll be walking into that Specs. And I seem to have pretty decent cell phone reception in there, so the camera doesn't go all funky and wonky like the second Specs that we're going to go to. I'm hoping that the store starts getting allocations, or maybe they've been getting them and they just don't want to sell to me, which is fine. I mean, they're not required to sell me anything, but they keep a lot of the bottles in the back for their good customers. I used to be on that list. I don't know if I made that list again or if I'm off that list, but it's alright. I started doing a lot more hunts anyway, so we've been getting out a lot more and been seeing a lot more stores for content. Content's been hurting that wallet, man. You guys are hurting my wallet. Anytime we see something crazy like that little book chapter 8, I mean, you gotta buy that. You can't let that sit on the shelf, right? It was the only one. James says it's a big country. Okay, big country and early times bottled in bonds is a good value, and Wild Turkey 101, Wild Turkey Rare Breed, ETC. Russell's 15. I don't think they've even hit Texas yet, Richard. I'll be honest. You're gonna be hunting with Justin. Hey, there you go. Hopefully you guys can share some pours. I'll have to double check, but I think Justin should have or should be receiving his package that I sent him, so we'll see. I'll have to double check and I'll message him in the Discord on what it says for ETA, but it should be coming. I like early times bottled in bonds. Wild Turkey 101's pretty solid. I'm not a huge fan of Rare Breed, but I understand why people like it. I like the Russell's lineup of the Wild Turkey side. A lot of those are a lot sweeter. You heard that people started snagging Russell 15s? I mean, they had the website one where everybody tried to order them online, but that freaking crashed, and I think maybe 15, 25 people probably in the local Discord and in the group Discords that I saw had picked them up. No, you haven't missed much yet. The store should just be opening like right now, so we're gonna go check it out and see what they got. She's walking up to open the door now, or he is. Oh. Good morning. Good, how are you? Good. Didn't see much new on the shelf. Anything else come in, or?
Yeah, it's been kind of weak lately.
I don't know why you guys aren't getting distributions, because some of the big stores are getting them. I'm surprised they're not bringing bottles to you guys. Because I noticed you guys have been out of Crown Blackberry for a while too, and the Spec's right across the street, and then the one that's up by the airport, they've got like 20 cases of it.
From what it sounds like is they're hoarding it over there.
Yeah.
Across the street. They're kind of hoarding it.
There's like 20 cases of the one up north too, and I was like, why are there so many of them? And now they're not moving either, so it's like you don't want it, but it's just the fact that it's like that was a limited release, and now all of a sudden.
The last time we got it, we got 3 cases in, and it was gone within the day. Because I mean, we'll sell it to you.
Yeah.
We want to make money.
I don't know why they wouldn't sell it. I figured people would be buying it by the case up there, but I don't think they're letting them.
Well, and of course, our owner, he won't let it. Like, I mean, we're not going to jack up the price.
You can't. I mean, especially now.
It's one, it's rude to do that to people. I mean, two, like, people deserve to, taste the good stuff.
Yeah, I had a supervisor at work that wanted a bottle, and so I got him one, but it's just.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't like it. It's very tart. It's very bitter.
No, it's bad.
It's
I don't like it.
it's not good.
Like it at all. But
Mixer at best. Mixer at best. At best.
I want to try it again, but muddle some actual blackberries. Throw some lemonade in there. Maybe a little bit of sweet tea too. Kind of do.
I used strawberry lemonade with mine, and it tasted better. Yeah, another sweet one instead of another tart with a tart. Good to see you. Alright, let me catch back up with chat. Yeah, they have the big handles of the Green Weller. It was $48.99 for a big boy, a 1.75. It'll sit on the shelves around here, to be honest. Yeah, $48.99. That's actually one of the higher prices on that bottle in the Metroplex area, but it's still well below what people are charging at these mom and pops that are doing 2 and 3x MSRP in the secondary. No, that store's not a big store. That's a mom and pop store that just has a big size store, Carl. I don't like Rich and Rare. That stuff's nasty. I just wanted to shut it off. Yeah, that Crown Blackberry, I don't know if we'll see it at this store, but the next store for sure, we'll be able to show it. They have probably 20 cases of Crown Blackberry. It's ridiculous. And they're not even moving or selling really at all anymore, so it's kind of funny. This Specs is, they like to play games at this location. Let's go try out this Specs. This person's vlogging too, it looks like. They're holding up a bottle for their camera mount. They got their camera mount in the corner, might have to check that out. Looks like they picked up gin though. What's going on?
We own it.
Man, you guys got more of them in too. So 4 of them? Got 4 Little Book Chapter 8s. Maybe we'll pick up another one today. Damn it, guys. We're trying not to spend a bunch of money. Schoonover whiskey. Never heard of it. Damn it, guys. They've got Little Book Chapter 8. They got 4 of them. You might have to buy another one. Maybe one to give away. We'll see. Got a Knob Creek 12 Larceny Barrel Proof. What else can we find? 7 year, 10 months on the Baker's 7 up there. One of the older ones that we've seen in the Metroplex. Get your Jack and Coke all in one place. $39.97 for the bundle. Check out the Rise. Sazerac Rye. They got 1.75s for $42.74 and $29.99 for the 750. Got some 13 Colony Rye. Have to switch back around, make sure we didn't miss the bourbon. We're still looking to see if they have more cask strengths. I have yet to find a cask strength at the store. Got that Knob Creek 10-year rye. Looks like $62.99 for a 10-year rye. Still got the James E. Pepper Decanter series here. They got 4 of them. Make sure we didn't miss the 13 Colony. Let's double check. That's just the regular bourbon, I want to say. Yeah, just regular bourbon. Alright, well, looks like that's a strikeout for the actual aisle itself. This is their little allocated end case right here. Nothing here that has to come home with me, but we can get that little book, chapter 8. I was going to get one of the bottles from back there. The little book, chapter 8. Should be it.
You want to do debit or cash to save 5% on this?
Do cash.
Can I get you to confirm that question?
As long as the cash is right. I think I got 160. I think it's 160 out the door somewhere around there. Otherwise, I'll put it on debit.
Well, with the 5% off, it's $156.95.
Perfect. I got 160.
Thank you.
We don't have none of those raw.
The plate?
No.
Oh, you got some of it.
Do you get a spot where I can type in my number? Or?
You could put it in now.
It's...
No apple?
No, the only thing I'm missing is plain.
Oh.
Of the 750. Oh, the 175.
What's the number?
I'll just add it afterwards. It's fine.
No, I could put it in here.
It's fine. I'll add it after.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to email corporate.
I'm on my phone right now. I'm not trying to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you, though.
Yeah.
I made that mistake before.
Oh, okay. No, I got you.
I don't want everyone
have
having
it in here, but yeah.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll get you taken care of.
I guess I can mute this. Forgot I could just mute this.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
It's okay.
I'm making it difficult. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I thought you were mad at me. I was
No.
like, I'm sorry. Too many people talking to me.
No.
I was trying to focus. It's counting. I don't want to mess up the money too. Alright. 305 is your total, huh? There you go. Alright. You enjoy that. You have a
Thank
good
you so
weekend.
much.
You're welcome. Next one.
Alright, guys. Hopefully no one heard that. We muted it. And I covered it so you guys couldn't try to read my lips. We've said the phone number out loud before. Oh, well, we picked up another bottle. Didn't need it, but we picked it up anyways. Let's get loaded up in the truck. Weller Special Reserve for $60 just sounds crazy to me, though. So we picked up another little book. The total price, cash price, was $156.95. So for $156.95, we were able to get another little book, chapter 8. Man, why am I missing Shad all the time, man? That's so freaking annoying. Stag hitting goody goody. That's crazy. Need the Valencia 13 Colony. We're looking for more cash strength. Another bottle to chug, absolutely. Justice got a Sagamore double oak yesterday. I don't get it. Why do people do this? Why do people do what? Hunt for whiskey? Such a lot of choices, not easy. Are you looking for E.H. Taylor small batch? I'm always looking for E.H. Taylor because we like to give it away. So we got a little book chapter 8 though. So second time we got this bottle at this specific location. We had the cash too, had the paper money to buy it. Let's see. Richard said we heard everything. Rip off. How's it a rip off? Think it's too expensive? It's one of their ryes. What's up, Hazmat? How much would I spend on a Michter's Barrel Proof Toasted Rye 2023? Probably no more than like 130, 140, maybe 150. Tough to say. Onwards to the next store. We do have to work today, so we're going to try to get over on that side of town. ETA is 10:32, which will be about 16-minute drive. We will exercise the toll road, speed up time quite a bit by getting on the toll road. Don't have to wait for traffic lights. So now we have 2 little book chapter 8s, so now we have no excuse on why we wouldn't open one. It's a great bottle too. We downed a 2-ounce sample that Mr. Dollar Bill gave us. So. Ooh. You found one down at a cigar shop that ships? Hell yeah. How much do they want for it? It's a tough bottle to find. I think MSRP over here is for like around 105, 110. They had a mispriced last year. I didn't pick it up because I wasn't there at the store, but one of my buddies did. I think they're 85 bucks a piece of Specs. I think they're supposed to be like around 110 though. £135, so around 160-ish. That's not bad. That's not bad. They're definitely getting their money's worth out of you, but also, I mean, it's an American release that they have to ship overseas to the UK to then sell. So, I mean, plus you guys have, what is it called, VAT tax? Do you have to pay that on there, or is that 160-ish including that, or how does that work? Is that only if they're shipping it, or is it only if they're shipping it out of country? I know they have some tax laws over there when it comes to shipping alcohol. I'm not too familiar with it. I was trying to follow up on it because they have that auction site called the Whiskey Hammer. Not too knowledgeable on it though. Little Book Chapter 8, I want to say I paid like $135 out the door for the Chapter 7. I paid $135 out the door. This year it looks like they've gone up about another 20 bucks, but I still think it's a great bottle. Plus 20% for a VAT tax, okay. 20% off with shipping cost. Okay. Interesting. The more you know. Everybody taxes. It's not just the U.S. I think people forget that. I just think we're one of the only countries that really pushes the taxation as theft. They say without representation, but honestly, since it's required to pay taxes like property taxes and stuff like that, and income taxes, or you can end up in jail, I feel like that's more of extortion, but that's a whole other argument. The taxes do have taxes. The dollar I made, I was taxed on. The dollar I spent was taxed on. Double taxing. It's a game we all play, unfortunately. You didn't even volunteer to play the game. You just got put into the game. Chugging along real good, though. See what we can find today. Little Book Chapter 8's already in my book of scores, so I feel like today's already chalked up as a W. Take a win all day, every day with the Little Book Chapter 8. Surprised they got more. They put 4 more up on that top. Bentley had 1 when I went last time. Pappy 32.45. No, Jeff, but we did get another Little Book Chapter 8, so now we got 2 of them. Probably open and drink 1 and give 1 away, or we might sample 1 out. I think we might sample it out just so that way more people can have an opportunity to try it. Little Book Chapter 8's the rye, which is pretty good because I'm pretty sure they're not a huge fan of doing ryes in the first place, so I'll let you try it for sure. I got a sample that I had from Will, and I drank that entire 2-ounce sample in 1 sitting. There was no content to be made. I just enjoyed the pour, and it was gone. By the time I realized how much I drank of it, I was like, well, because that was good. Will gave me some good stuff. He gave me a Blood Oak Pack 10 that I could try too. Plus I got those 2 bottles of Blood Oak Pack 10, so being able to try before you fully commit to opening a bottle is really nice. I don't know if this Toyota Camry in front of us can even tell that there's people behind them that would love past them, and they just refuse to move over. Guess we're gonna have to pass them on the right. I don't like passing on the right. It's not safe because people are always merging over to the left to try to get around other people, especially where the on and off ramps are, but what a pain. This guy with a trike just came over 2-3 lanes to get in the shoulder. Almost got hit by a car. Very scary, all because of a compartment on his bike opened up. I would like to just get a Weller full proof in general. A store pick would be even better, Jeff. Slingshot engaged. Man, it feels like sometimes these guys are riding each other's bumpers that hard to where they might actually touch bumpers, but most of them, if they're going to get hit, it's because they're not paying attention. They're not doing that because they're trying to pass them. Most people will get around them, even if they're having a lane split or chop up in traffic. These guys out here, they're not afraid to play. They'll get around somebody. They'll pass you on the shoulder if they really have to. Kanye East, what is up? Yeah, I was trying to explain that to my dad. We were on a toll road coming back from Oklahoma when I was still living up in Denton. And we were on one of those toll roads and told him, I said, man, this is like the Indy 500. If you're not doing at least 90 to 100 miles an hour, you will be passed. My dad's running probably about 85, 90 miles an hour. We were in the left lane. We were making great time. And I don't think you realized when I said they'd pass him on the left, they would actually pass him on the left in the fast lane while he's already doing 90. They would pass him. Yeah, I was in Texas. So they passed him on the left-hand lane, got in the shoulder, went around him, and my dad was already doing 90 when he got passed. And I said, it just kind of shows that no matter how fast you think you're going, there's always someone out on that road that'll definitely go faster than you and get around you. Those guys are animals. But I would say that everyone makes it to where they're going at least 5 to 10 minutes sooner than if they weren't going that speed. Follow international soccer. We got Euro final versus Spain. I'll probably hear all about it. We'll probably be watching some of the game too at work then, if that's the case. We got all those TVs and we got a lot of international travel in D terminal, so we'll be watching. Ryan said he was born in England. Who's the favored odds to win? Is it Spain? What do I do for work? Well, I work at the airport at Dallas-Fort Worth. Nothing special. About 5 minutes out to the next store. That's the biggest pain, driving to and from the stores. That's why we try to keep it somewhat along the route to work. Stay in your lane, dude. You get a lane, I get a lane. Tomorrow. I'll be working tomorrow. I'll be watching. Any recommendations for beginners for rye whiskey? Yeah, I would try to find something that's not like just a straight rye. I would try to find something that the mash bill is pretty high rye content, but closer to 50-50. Matter of fact, the store we're going to, they have a Overholt that's like a $35 bottle. That was a pretty light, easy drinker. That's a rye. I do not get free flights. I don't work for the airline. Midwinter's Night Dram's a pretty good blend for a rye. So yeah, you can do that one as well that Jeff recommended, but that's a pretty pricey, expensive bottle and it's allocated. So I don't know if I'd consider that an entry-level one. But as far as getting into drinking ryes, it is, but the price probably not so much. There's another rye that I would think is pretty good. I'd have to go through my collection to see what I have, but the Old Forester 100, the entry-level bottles, the 100 proofers, they have a rye that's pretty good. Knob Creek rye, especially because they have a 10-year rye now. It's around $63. That one's pretty good. The Milam and Green is a Texas one for a rye. The Sagamore Double Oaked rye. Those prices aren't terrible on any of those bottles. I'm not sure what you're willing to spend for a beginner rye. I wish I got free flights as well. I'd be going everywhere. I think it's like $34.99 for the 8 Overholt, which is pretty damn good. Low proof, easy drinker, good flavor. A lot of complexity. Three minutes out. I don't buy too many of the entry-level ryes though, so all mine are the expensive stuff now. I'd be more than happy to send you samples, though. Tom Black says the Rittenhouse rye is the only one he uses for cocktails now. I think they have a wild turkey rye as well. Yeah. $25 for a wild turkey rye. I was just thinking about that. I was like, that'd probably be a pretty good bottle. You don't have to spend too much to see if you like it or not either. This guy's in the wrong lane, in the middle of the highway. He's sitting in the opposite oncoming traffic turn lane. No hazards, no nothing. People are crazy, man. You asked if I've opened my Old Fitz 8? Absolutely. There's like probably maybe 2 ounces left. We actually just poured up another sample out of that bottle for somebody last night. And I'm trying to save the rest of that bottle for a buddy. I'm going to be meeting up with him at the end of the month. Got 2 buddies I'm supposed to be meeting up with at the end of the month, so I'm trying to save that bottle, but it's almost gone. That Old Fitz 8 went down fast. I sent a ton of samples out. I shared a bunch of pours with people. It didn't last very long. Who's coming to town? Well, Bug in the Sun, John will be here that last week. And then I got a buddy that lives up in Saginaw. I'm actually going to be going to see him. So we'll remember this store, guys. It service kind of sucks in here. We'll see what we can make happen. Yeah, Knob Creek does. They have a 10-year rye. I did like that Old Fitz 8-year, but it's just that Elijah Craig profile, nothing fancy, and it's bottled in bonds. So good, but nothing fantastic. Small batch or single barrel is what we were looking for, but we didn't find any of that today. But we did find Little Book Chapter 8. Got 2 more early times bottled in bonds down there. They're $20.89. I misspoke earlier. Still under 21 before tax. So that's pretty damn good. Look what they've got. 117.3 proof. $47.99. We were just talking about these. Looks like I'm gonna have to pick up 2 of these. One of these will not be for me. The other one will probably, actually both of the ones I pick up will probably be for other people, but we were just talking about these, so finally see them and we're gonna pick them up. $47.99. We had the single barrel store picks before, the full proof single barrels, and those were like $65, so for $47.99 we're definitely gonna get 2 of these. Penelope offerings, Old Forester and Pinhook. Got some Knob Creek 12 for $62.99. Regular 13 Colony, no cash rank. I don't know if I can get one to you out there in the UK, but definitely trying to pick these up for some people. I know people have been looking for them. I got a bottle that I really enjoy, and we've talked a lot about it. So the fact they have it here, we got to get them while we can. Get a lot of Sagamore rye here. We got the rum cask. We got the American Whiskey Distiller Select Calvados finish in the 8-year. There's that Wild Turkey 101 high. Honestly, if you can find these old label too, the river set down there, that's $25.89. They also have single barrel cash strength, so if you want more proof, you can do that. Those are really good ryes. They get the Burr rye of the Knob Creek and the Knob Creek Select ryes. There's the A Overholt we were talking about, $34.99. Old Forester 100 proof rye for $25.99. Another pretty easy one to get into. It has a white label rye, pretty good though. Well, we'll get both these bottles for sure. Let's go grab like a Powerade or two. They have the zeros here, so we'll get a couple of those. They go down like water. So we'll go check out and get out of here. Probably pick up one energy drink. I'm gonna grab one energy drink as well, so no rush on me. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one real quick.
How are you doing?
Good. A mess. I'm tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Going to work?
Yeah. Was off all day yesterday and went and played around at the pool and
That sign got to you?
sun, time, everything. I've been at the pool for so long.
110.25. You have your own pool, or you went to like a public pool?
Own pool.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big fan of public pools.
I seen that there was a public, like an adult-only swimming pool in Dallas.
Yeah.
And you can drink in there, and I'm just like, that's disgusting.
I'm still thinking like, yeah.
Everybody not getting out of the pool after being.
You're like, you've been in the pool for how long and you haven't gone to pee yet? And you've been drinking alcohol? No, thank you. Thank you so much. Rides we can get into and try. I'll load this up. One last drive. Rob says he's got to go, but have a great day. Appreciate that. You too, sir. Yeah, those Green River, man, those are freaking killer bottles if you can find them. I told them I've been looking at specs. It's just a matter of time if I find any of them. And now we found them, so. So we're got a few cases of foolproof in. Come visit and I'll buy it for you so I can get my reward points. What's behind the counter? So that store doesn't always keep stuff behind the counter. They keep some stuff on the counter. So they had like Larceny barrel proof. They had Angel's Envy, not cash strength, Angel's Envy single barrel. And what else do they have? Woodford Batch Proof and Smoke Wagon, red, white, and blue left over. Nothing too crazy. Not a bad day though. 2 Green River full proofs for the boys and a little book chapter 8. Have to get in touch with the boys so we can make sure we get those to the right guys. We got a few people that are really asking for those. Some of the first people asking for them, so we're trying to help them out and get them a bottle. Some of those ryes are better than others too, so I'm not sure what the best rye recommendation would be good for entry level, but I mean they're all around what I would say $20 to $40 for most of them. The more expensive ones obviously doesn't always equal better or greater. Good price on them though. They're single barrel full proofs, but they're not the store picks, so they're 117 proof. The one I got from Tyler's a 119 proof, and it was it was printed on the label. This one looked like it was handwritten on the label. Last store, that was the last store. We're tapping out. We got to get to work. Yeah, we hit up 3 stores though. We got the mom and pop. They didn't really have anything for us, but they did have the big Weller Special Reserve handles if people are looking for them. $48.99 is not terrible, especially for the Metroplex. They're sitting on shelves here. Some stores they have them, some stores they don't. And they still have them right now, so that's a good thing. And then the other specs had 3 more Little Book Chapter 8, so we'll put that in the Discord whenever we get to parking, so that way people can go pick one up if they really want one. And then the Green River Full Proof at this one, pretty damn good day, I would say. I would with no expectations. Even in the title, we talk about looking for each other small batch or single barrel. It's like I wasn't expecting to find any. A little wine at them. It's like Spec. If they're going to get them, it was either last week or next week. Today would probably not be today, but we figured we could try. But I'll find two. I can't really remember. I don't know if I have a note for them or not. So we'll figure it out. Sent over. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It really helps with the watch time. An update on my watch time. We are 203 hours away from 4,000 hours of watch time, which is what I need for full monetization of the channel. The only other obstacle that we have to climb over, tackle, and conquer is getting me to 1,000 subscribers. So we're going to start cranking out some more YouTube shorts. We've put up 2 recently. Both of them are, in my opinion, pretty funny. And we're going to start talking and advertising the Weller 107 giveaway. I want to do a short also for a giveaway for channel members. So anyone who's a channel member, we have 11 right now. I'm going to do a giveaway for them, make it public so everyone can see. And we'll talk about what they're going to get, what they're going to win. And then we'll do the, like I said, the Weller 107. We'll talk about that and hype that up too, because the goal is to get 10 Weller Antique 107s and give away all 10 for a 1,000 subscriber full monetization of the channel giveaway, which to me, it's not about the bottles or the whiskey or the money that goes into that, but more so supporting and giving back to the community and giving some of you guys a chance to get one for a reasonable price. We'll do $5 per entry. After every $100 in donations total, we'll add an additional bottle until we get up to all 10. First one will be free though. First one will be free. So it'll be good. Later, Tater Dom. Appreciate you, man. I'm excited. I'm excited because we got a lot going on. We got a lot pushing forward for the channel. We'll do another live stream Monday night. I'm going to try to coordinate with somebody. I think we might have a guest. We'll see if he's available. If he is, we've had this plan for quite some time, and we swap samples, so we'll be dealing with the the samples on stream. It'll be fun. It'll be comical if we can make it happen. Otherwise, I need to try to get a date scheduled with him so we can make it work. I got tequila too that I want to try. We did a little bit of tequila during one of the gaming streams, but definitely got some more I want to try. Try to get a special guest over that's willing and able to try some tequila. So that'll be something that we're going to work towards as well. So the Monday night live stream it should be around 8 p.m. Central Time is the goal. I'll try to get it scheduled as soon as I can, but until I get information on who I'm going to have, I normally wait. Sometimes I'll do it the day of, last minute, so that's my fault. And 1,000 subscribers, whenever we hit that, we should have our watch time by then, so we'll be almost immediately ready to give away Weller 107s. We've got 3. We're picking up another one on Monday, so we'll have 4. And then we get paid by YouTube for our first paycheck from YouTube. That's exciting. That should buy the remaining 6 Weller 107s, or get close to buying the remaining 6. So definitely something that we're working on, but we'll get them. You'll be on the beach Monday night. Perfect timing. Hell yeah. Love it. I wish I could do a live stream from the beach, but there ain't no beach nearby me. Not unless we go to a lake, and I don't really call it a beach. Curtis said he just subbed. Perfect. Thanks for subbing. I'll definitely hope to see you in the near future. See what we can find for parking. If he's already checked the first row, second row is probably going to be full. Let's try this row. It's nice for the parking spaces, and they probably don't exist because this parking lot's always full, and I don't know why I came over here. Whoops, we passed one. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Spot secured. You gotta be quicker than that. Alright guys, we made it to the parking lot. Just want to show off what we got again. Not just 1, but 2 Green River full proofs. These are 117.3 proof. I guess these are typed on here. I thought they were handwritten. So 117.3 proof. We got 2 of these, so we'll make sure that some of those guys get that. And then we got our wooden box. Got us a Little Book Chapter 8, so we got another one of those. So now we got 2. So thank you guys so much for tuning in on the live stream for the bourbon hunt. Once again, we went to 3 stores. The Liquor Outpost, that's over there in the edge of Mansfield off of 360. The Spec's right across the street from it off of Raglan. Then we went to another Spec's that's by the airport. And now we're here at work, so we're going to get a picture taken for the thumbnail. We'll get a description, and we'll get this live stream re-uploaded once we conclude. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Please make sure you guys start trying to share this channel with others for subscribers. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers in the end of, not this month, but the end of next month is the super goal, which would be incredible. I don't think we'll hit that goal, but that would be really awesome because that would be the 1-year anniversary of my channel. And then we already will have the watch hours by then, so all we'll do is wait for YouTube to clear us, which should only take 2 or 3 days. We're already a partner with them for super chats, and we'll do a big live stream. Hopefully it'll be pretty similar, if not a little bit more better for the functionality of it, of the last giveaway that we did for the first tier monetization with super chats. That was a 4-hour-long live stream where we gave away bottles the entire time. The goal is to do the same thing again, just a much bigger scale. Like I said, we're going to have 10 Weller Antique 107s to give away on my own behalf. And we've already had a few pledges from some of the community members that want to also add bottles and sample giveaways. So we'll have a pretty big list. I'll try to make sure we get that list up so you guys will know what you're going to be trying to win. Some of those giveaways will be free. It'll be a hashtag word, and then others will be $5 entry. Every $5 will get you 1 entry. Every $100 in total donations will add a Weller 107 to the giveaway. So we'll start with 1, and we'll potentially give away, which if we do anything like we did last stream, just so you guys are aware, we will give away all 10 Weller Antique 107s. So just want to say thank you guys, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out.